you take Lori to be your bride? And do you promise to love, honor, and cherish her throughout all the days of your life?
100%, absolutely.
He says he does, in case you didn't hear him. And Laura, I know it's your own free will and consent that you take Adam to be your husband. And I know that you promise to love, honor, and cherish him throughout all the days of your life.
Yes, I do.
Mazel tov. Now, for a moment, ladies and gentlemen, I want to speak to Adam and Laura. The two of you stand here at my side this morning in order that I might solemnize the ties that you bind your hearts and your lives together as husband and wife. For a moment, turn around and face everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, please greet Adam and Lori. If I can conjure up the feeling of everyone who's gathered here with us today, as well as your friends elsewhere, it is with one thought and one wish, and that is for your happiness. It is now, in essence, where your two hearts want to be one. So I'm going to ask of the both of you, always, always be ambitious for each the other. Trust each other fully and completely. But above all, never hesitate to share with each the other how much you love and care for one another, because that's so important in a marriage. And everyone who's gathered here with us today, don't hesitate to tell your spouse or your significant other how much you care for them. Now, the sages of old, ladies and gentlemen, had an understanding concerning marriage life. So they wrote, there's a time in which the heart is to rejoice, and naturally the two of you are going to seek out and find happiness, rightly so. But as we all know, there are times in which the heart must be understood. So I interpret those words to mean that one should never hesitate to say to each the other, I'm sorry, and seek forgiveness. However, there's always a time in which a husband, that's you, Adam, that's you, must say now to your bride and your wife, Lori. And Lori, as a wife, must say unto your husband, Adam, the words, I love you. Because in truth, the spirit of love, the feeling of love, is ever so exciting, ever so happy, and ever so beautiful. So today, all of us here want the two of you to be as exciting, as happy, permit me to say as beautiful as you are now, throughout all the days of your lives. And in doing so, I know that you'll bring added joy, not only to each the other, but to your families, your relatives, and your friends as well. Now, Lori, as I mentioned before, I know your heart is very excited and happy this moment, rightly so, a beautiful bride. If you will treat Adam well all the days of his life, he will be unto you as your husband, and certainly the man of your home and your heart. And so, Adam, I'm going to suggest that on your lips will always be words of kindness, of warmth, of love for Lori. Treat her with this sense of respect, and she'll always be unto you as your wife, and certainly the woman of your home and your heart. Now, both of you come from fine families and fine backgrounds, so there isn't any reason why families and friends cannot share with the two of you in your happiness. So what is our wish, our thought, even our prayer? That the Almighty, who is the creator of each and every one of us, bless your lives, seal your bond of wedlock everlasting. It is our prayer that it should always be in health, in happiness, in knowledge, in strength, in love for one another, and certainly the blessings of peace, which we call the blessings of shalom, for the two of you and for your families. And I know, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to join with me as we say, Amen. Amen. Now, the theme of our service, of course, is love. And it's taken from the book of